ask if there is a member of council to make this motion. Councillor DePlacy.
I move that bylaw number 110-50, a bylaw to amend bylaw number 110, City of Miramichi zoning bylaw, be now read a second time by title in both official languages.
Thank you, Councillor DePlacy. I look for a seconder on the motion. Councillor Harris. On the question, Councillor Doyle.
I just wondered if someone could explain all of this, what all this means. I mean, I've read it, but I'm not great at deciphering all the bylaws. Is it a cleanup bylaw? Is it have anything to do with what we voted on here already?
It has nothing to do with what we voted on. So I'll read it straight from the memo here, but there are 6 elements to this bylaw proposed amendments. The first would allow high-density residential in commercial areas. The second is to create a definition for supportive housing. The third is to increase bicycle parking requirements and encourage active transportation. The fourth is to increase the number of permitted units in an R3 from 10 to 15. The fifth is to increase the number of permitted units in a building in R4 from 24 to 36, and the sixth is to restrict ground floor residential from the downtown district zones. That is on page 2 of the memo that was provided from the clerk on November 6th. That's part of our package. Still to you, Councillor Doyle, or?
Oh, no, sorry.
Yep, okay. So, Councillor Summers.
Thank you, Your Worship. I appreciate Councillor Doyle jumping in there because, again, I guess to be fair to us sitting around the table, there was so much onus on what we just talked about for 20 minutes that, again, if I'm sitting in the audience right now, I'm wondering what the hell's going on. They're suddenly talking about passing things. I appreciate the rundown on it. But I guess Councillor Doyle asked a question because she didn't want to suddenly, you know, oh my God, I just voted for something I didn't want to vote for. I guess my question, if I may ask Your Worship or to the clerk, has this all been provided to the folks that are here with us this evening as well? I just don't want the feeling for them to be that suddenly we're trying to pass something through that isn't satisfactory. We just got our standing ovations. I don't want to get smacked in the parking lot when I get outside of the door.
Yes, this information was part of the public presentation and the public hearing as well.
Thank you, Madam Clerk.
I'm going to speak in favor of this one from the chair. A number of these items have been years in the making and have all been recommended by the staff and by our Affordable Housing Working Group. And these are all little measures that can make a difference in terms of adding additional units. To commercial areas, many cities already allow that. You know, the number of permitted units in an R4 from 24 to 36 is actually per building. So when we look at the Jesse Tucker's development, say at Gretna Green, there is no limit on how many units you can put in an R4, but right now you can only put 24 in a building. So from a development perspective, it would have allowed perhaps for 3 buildings instead of 5 as an example, because the overall number of units isn't changing what's allowed in there. The biking is something that we know from the community. We've heard they want more encouragement of active transportation, and the supportive housing definition is something that we needed to have some clarity on now that we do have the shelter in the community. So a lot of this is really cleanup and incremental steps to things that already exist. And again, many of these are years in the making and were recommended by staff and the Affordable Housing Working Group. So I will support these ones tonight. Certainly we didn't hear anything in that public process really regarding many of these, and I think that they will help us in our efforts in the community. They're developer friendly, they're business friendly, they cut red tape, and I would certainly support these tonight and encourage council to do so as well. Seeing nothing further, I'll call the vote. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries.
Bylaw number 110-50, a bylaw to amend bylaw number 110, the City of Miramichi zoning bylaw.
18